Starting the stream. Hello. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's been so long. How do I sound? How do I sound? Everybody in the chat. Drone has found Twitch. All right. Twitch is good. It has been so long. Hasn't it been like 2 months? What's up, Foxy Gamer? Welcome to Twitch. Nice to meet you. I think it's been like 2 months. I sound great. That's good. All right. Let's see. Shout out to Bilby. It's been a long time, Bilby. How have you been? Bilby, Key Cake Plays. Thank you, Intrusive, for joining again. I appreciate it. And you know, we got our staples, Susan and Possum in a Coat. Nerds not here. They're banned. Awesome. Popcorn, welcome to the stream. Oh my gosh, Waylon. Yeah. Okay, it's been a long time. I don't remember a stream. Guys, I had to find my streaming playlist in my Spotify because it disappeared. It was just gone. Let me make sure random shuffle is on. Okay. It was gone. It was it was literally gone. I'm like, no, where did it go? I don't want to make a new playlist again. No. All right. Let me know how my audio sounds because I'm pretty sure it's kind of echoey in this new room. I'm streaming in the new house. That's where I'm streaming. Where's my dog? Where's my dog? Here's my dog. All right. I'm streaming in the new house. There's new internet too, which is actually the main reason why I wanted to stream, is to rant about the internet. Rant about the internet. Let me fix something here. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Oh, I got rants. I got rants to tell. It has been so hectic trying to move. So, for those of you who don't know, my state is an oven. The state that I live in. It is right. Let me check the weather right now. It is 1 p.m. for me. Weather. Right now it's 100 degrees. That's probably the coldest it's been for the past 2 weeks around this time. 100 degrees. It has been so hot. Yesterday at this time it says it was 113. 113 degrees and I'm moving houses. It was not fun. And we're not done moving actually. There's still more to do. Your audio has a small echo, but it's balanced out now. Okay. Maybe if I'm really loud or maybe if I back away from the microphone. Bro, it's 10 degrees hotter for me right now. Light work. Okay, lost. All right. Light work, you say. All right. But yeah, moving has been just such a pain. Luckily though, it's been mainly like totes and things so far. And we did end up moving the couch, and let me just tell you, the couch has grown since the last time since we brought it into the apartment. It has grown. For some reason, it was impossible trying to get it out of the door. Also, my screen keeps flickering, so I think I have the wrong power cord. Anyways, that's fun. We literally had to teeter it off. So my apartment is like upstairs. We had to teeter it off the side of like I'm gonna call it the balcony. It's not the balcony. My dad had to teeter it off, and then me and my brother had to like reach out and not get crushed by it as it came down. And we lowered it pretty well. It was Albert and Einstein. It was that great. It went way better than I expected it to. All right. I don't even know what to do today. I think I'm just gonna run around and rant. How does the stream quality look? Do we got good crisp quality? Because I need to complain about my Wi-Fi. I think I need to shape the lake. I think that's where I was at with this. Good quality? Okay. So, aside from it being hot and moving, and you guys already know how moving works. I had to transfer my Wi-Fi over, and that has been nothing short of awful. I don't even have the words to describe it. I'm so unbelievably mad at my internet provider. Um I should just start. I'm just going to start filling this out. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. So, it was August 1st. I had planned to transfer my Wi-Fi. And transferring Wi-Fi in theory is supposed to just be like, "Oh, what's your old address? Oh, what's your new address? Okay, it's there now. You're welcome." Right? In theory. I mean, that's all there is to do, right? Well, I requested my internet transferred. I was on this call with this one dude, and he's like, "Okay, I can get you set up. No worries. What's your old address, new address? Okay, cool." Oh no, my program seemed to have crashed. I'm gonna have to transfer you to a different representative, but it's okay. I already informed them of everything with your case. They already know. I'm just gonna transfer you. I'm like, okay, whatever. They just need to complete the transfer. I literally sit on hold for like 30 minutes before someone picked it up, and they're like, "Okay, who are you? What do you need?" I'm like, "I was told you know my information already." They're like, "No, that's not how that works. Who are you?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh." So I go through that process again. "This is who I am. Give me my stuff, please." Um, First world problem. I know. I know. But I just need to get this off my chest because I haven't been able to rant about this to like really anybody. So this is person two, and it's some lady. First dude was super chill guy. Like, I don't know, he was pretty good. This lady, just like nothing, like not even happy, not even pretending to be happy. I don't really care, but it was like pulling teeth, just trying to talk to her. I don't know, it was weird. Oh, my screen's black. I definitely don't have the correct power cord for this monitor. Um, so I go through with her. Like 30 minutes later, I'm literally moved all my equipment. I'm at the new place right now, plugging in everything. And as I'm plugging in everything, I realize I didn't buy the correct cover for the outlet. So the previous owners, for whatever reason, they swapped out all the outlet covers, and that includes like the coax cable, and they just blocked it. It wasn't even a regular outlet. They just straight up blocked it. It was blank. I'm like, great. So I need to go buy one of those, and I bought the wrong one. Hooray! So as I was plugging all this stuff in, I'm like, I need to run to the store and grab one of those. Okay. And she was like, "Oh, how much is your download speed? How much is all this stuff?" I'm like, "Shouldn't you be able to know that from looking at my plan? Why do I have to tell you these things? I just need my internet transferred from point A to point B. Why did you should be able to literally see my plan and just change those?" So I'm like giving her all this information, and she's like, "Do you want to also transfer the cable?" And I'm like, "Lady, I don't have cable. I've never had cable. No, I do not want to transfer the cable as well." And she goes, "Okay, but it says here you have cable." I'm like, "I don't. And if I do, I better not be paying for it because I don't even have the equipment for cable." Okay. I don't know. She was just so weird. She was just, whatever she was doing, I'm like, "You just need my address and you just need to transfer it." She's like creating this whole order for it, right? I think this is all the sand I have. I think. Let me build up. Let me see. Do I have torches? Let me build up and let me see how this lake looks, because I'm not even paying attention to the lake right now. Right? So she's like creating this whole order when all she has to do is transfer it. It's a 5-minute process, okay? And she goes, "Oh, okay. Um, I can't complete the transfer or whatever." Let's see, there's a lot of sand here, and I actually kind of like that, so I'm gonna add a little bit more sand here. There's supposed to be a waterfall right here, so we'll connect that. Let's put a bunch of rocks and stuff right here, I think. See how I kind of thinned this out? I might broaden that. Okay. All right. Interesting. Yeah, so I don't have water. Ah! Oh my gosh. That was close. She's like, "I need to transfer you to someone else." I'm like, "All right." She needs to transfer me to a specialist because the order already has cable on my plan, but she can't take it off without permission from a specialist. I'm like, "Whatever, bro. Whatever. Let's get it done. I just need internet. I've been on call with you guys for an hour now. Let's just get it done." As also, sorry if I'm ignoring you guys right now. I need to get this off my chest. No, I didn't almost miss it. I had it calculated. I'm really good at making the water jumps, as evidenced by the many clips that I have of me making the water jumps, right? Okay, so I'm on person 3 right now, specialist. I don't even remember what that conversation was like, but oh, I remember. So it's another lady, and she was nicer. Um, and she's like, what seems to be the issue today?" I'm like, "I'm just trying to get my internet transferred. I've had issues with the people already. Like, I don't know what the issue is, but they said they needed to transfer me to a specialist." And she goes, "Okay, let me look it over." And she goes, "Oh, so there's already an order put in for your internet to be transferred. It's like ready. You just gotta wait for the order to process." I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Oh, the order, it takes like a whole day before your internet is transferred." I'm like, "What? Why? What age do we live in where it takes a whole day? Maybe this is a normal thing, but it doesn't make sense why that's a normal thing. It just boop, boop, done, right? Are we so serious right now?" And she's like, "Yeah, you're getting your internet and cable. It'll be here tomorrow." And this was Saturday. This is important that you know it's a Saturday. And I'm like, "Hey, I don't want cable actually." "What's up, Lizzie? Welcome. What's up, Summer Primes? Look good on this end." Okay, cool, cool, cool. On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is the Wi-Fi? The Wi-Fi seems good right now, okay? And this is a big reason why I'm streaming right now, because you guys need to tell me if it actually stinks and if it's stinky. And if it does, I'm going to throw all my equipment in the trash. Goodbye streaming. I'm gone. You'll never see me again, right? So what was I saying? I'm like, "I don't want cable. Lady, there should be no cable on my plan." And she's like, "No cable, but that's what the work order is for." I'm like, "I don't want cable. I don't even have the equipment for cable." Like, I don't, if it's on my plan and I'm not being billed for it, that's okay. I don't care. I'm not going to stink about it because it's basically a ghost at this point, right? But if I'm paying for it, I don't want to be paying for it if I'm not going to use cable. I use streaming platforms because I am I am stuck with that right now, okay? That's the norm right now. There's no more TV signal for me, okay? I'm Gen Z, all right? So she's like, "Well, despite all that, I can't change anything on your plan until the order goes through, it is completed, and then I can place in a new order for you." I'm like, "Oh my gosh. Why? Why?" So I don't know, I was freaking out about that because so not only do I have this new house, I swapped my job and now I am 100% fully remote, which is very big news for me because I have a lot of projects and a lot of things I want to do. So it's very awesome. I'm extremely blessed with my circumstance. Now I can't go to work on Monday, quote unquote, because I don't have internet for my job. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I think I called someone else that day for something. Yeah, they transferred me to a technician for something. Um, I don't even remember. It didn't go well, is all you need to know. It did not go well. So then it was Sunday. I called, and I haven't. It was literally like 4 p.m. at this point. I called the first day at like noon. It was 4 p.m. at this point. It's well over 24 hours the transfer should have went through. I go to the condo to start unpacking and loading things up, and I'm excited to check out the Wi-Fi because I already have my desk and everything set up. I just need Wi-Fi, and I can like, yo, my PC works, right? Wi-Fi is not running. I have to call my internet provider again, and I'm like, yo, the Empire, why isn't it working? And they're like, well, it should be working. Holy moly, you're so helpful, right? But this lady was like, I'm sorry to hear about that. Let me transfer you to the tech team and they'll get that sorted out for you. I'm like, cool, sure. I get placed on hold for like 20 minutes. And then the phone answers and it goes, I'm sorry, our office is closed on Sundays. Goodbye. And it hangs up on me. I'm like, dude, what? What? Why was I on hold? And then they're like, "Oh, we're closed, by the way. Adios." It was an automated message. It wasn't a human being on the phone. It was an automated message. I'm like, "What?" So I couldn't do anything on Sunday because their office was closed. So I was just like boiling that entire time, so angry. So Monday morning, which was yesterday, right? Yesterday's Monday. Call him up again, and I'm on hold, and I go to this new person, and they're like, how can I help you? I'm like, my internet is supposed to be transferred by now, and it's not working. What is the issue? And they're like, okay, let me pull up your order. And they're like, oh, it seems that the internet should be there, but we're not getting any signals from your cable, right? And I'm like, sure. I don't have cable though, and I don't want cable. And they're like, okay, you don't have anything to plug in your cable box? I'm like, no, I don't have one. They're like, okay, that makes sense. If you don't have your like cable equipment, it's not gonna let the Wi-Fi work. And I'm like, dude, why? Why is that a thing? So I'm like, okay, take cable off my plan, please. And like, okay, I need to transfer you to a tech guy for that. I'm like, cool. Transferred to a tech guy, and they're like, what's the issue? I'm like, take cable off my plan. I don't have Wi-Fi. And they're like, okay. Let me try to remember exactly how this went down because this was like the most annoying part. Also, Pop, thank you for the 13, well no, the 10 bits 13 minutes ago. Thank you. I'm sorry I missed that. Thank you, Toast Lord, for resubscribing. Oh my gosh. You guys are great. You guys are too good to me, bro. I disappear for 2 months and you're still here. I don't understand. So, what else? I'm transferred to this tech guy, and they're like, I can't take the cable off your plan, so I need to transfer you to someone else. I think that's what happened. I'm like, oh my gosh. And they're like, yeah, I'm gonna transfer you to someone who already knows your case. And I'm like, I've heard this before. Is this real? And they're like, yes, of course. And they transfer me to someone else, and they didn't know my case. And I'm like, ah. And keep in mind, every single time, they're like, I need your name, address, new address, and your security code. And every time I'm like, I don't know my security code. Can we do a what are they called? Like the security questions, and like, sure. And they're asking me the same security question every single time. It's just a lot of headache for me. I don't like repeating myself. It's kind of a pet peeve for me. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, why don't you know who I am? Hello? Don't you know I'm BabyGhast YouTube? Don't you know I need internet? So, okay, this lake's coming along. I mean, I'm going to detail it later, but I think I'm going to work on this waterfall next because I'm running out of dirt and sand, and this little bit of terraforming might actually help me. Do I have stone? Got cobblestone. That should be good. Let me start smelting some of this too. So I get transferred to this lady, and she was like the best or the second best. She was actually like, "Oh my gosh, I'm sorry to hear that you've been dealing with so many people. This should just be a 5-minute transfer." And I'm like, I concur. Yes, this should have been a 5-minute transfer. And yet here I am 2 days later, no internet. She's like, okay. And she literally was on the case. This lady was awesome. I wish I got her name. I wish I could do like a questionnaire at the end and give her 5 stars, because she was like literally what's that dude's name? Detective name, Sherlock Holmes on this stuff, right? She was like, "Oh, okay. Well, here's what I'm finding. Whoever uploaded your MAC address on your router put spaces in it, and the system cannot read it if there's spaces in the system." I'm like, I've been through how many people, and you're the first person to discover this? Oh my gosh. I'm literally freaking out over this. Also, by the way, off topic, I've got a standing desk now, so I don't have a chair right now. I'm standing, so if I'm not moving, I'm literally like jumping in place and throwing my hands around. So I got a new standing desk, so we are cooking. I guess I can remove this sign. She was literally on the case. This lady, I appreciate you so much, and I'm sorry you have to deal with angry people like me, but literally, I need this to work. I need this to work. Okay? I need to survive, don't I? Right? So, I appreciate her very much. She was literally Sherlock Holmes on this stuff. She found like so many issues with like the system and the Wi-Fi and all the other previous people that were working on stuff. I'm like, I appreciate you so much. But she's like, yep, there's still cable on your plan. I'm like, I don't want cable. I don't have cable. And she's like, I mean, you could even like get the equipment too if you really had to. I'm like, I just don't want it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want it on my plan. She's like, okay, fair enough. Let's get that removed. And she was like working on it. She spent like literally, I think I spent like 45 minutes to an hour with her, of her just fixing things that the previous technicians just broke. I don't even know. And I was literally like ranting to her. I'm like, this one person, like, I think she messed all my stuff up, because she was asking me like how many megabytes I'm supposed to have and stuff. I'm like, isn't that supposed to be on my plan? She's like, yeah, that like they could literally see that. I'm like, then why was she asking me? I don't know, man. And she's like, okay, so I can't complete the order. I need to transfer you to like my supervisor. I need my supervisor. No, she said I need my supervisor to just come in on call with us so I can like get permission to finish removing cable from your Wi-Fi, and then your Wi-Fi will work, right? That was the deal. And she's like, I'm gonna put you on hold, and I just need to wait for them to show up. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Thank you. I'm on hold. She checks in like 10 minutes later, and she's like, are you there? I'm like, yes, I'm here. She's like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm still waiting for my supervisor to show up. I'm like, that's fine. I'll be here. And she's like, cool. She puts me on hold again. And then like 15 minutes later, the call transfers. I'm transferred, and I'm transferred to this other person. I think it was a lady, and she's like, "Hello." I'm like, "Hey." She's like, "What do you want?" What do you mean? What do I want? What do you mean? What do I want? Dude, I think the system timed out or something, or she might have accidentally hung up on me, and it just routed me to someone else that didn't know my issue. And I was like, "No, I lost the best person on your team. I lost the best person. You cannot be serious." No! I was so upset. I was literally like actually grumpy with this person. I'm like, "I just need my internet transferred now." Or I just need cable removed from my plan now. Like, get this going. Hurry up. I was so upset. I was literally so upset. I don't even remember what happened because it was just so dumb. They're like, "Well, did you try unplugging and replugging your modem in?" Yes, I did 1,000 times. Thanks for asking. Can you like fix it on your side? Can you even like see anything? I don't know. With that lady, I literally sat with her for like however long, and she was like trying to send signals to my modem, and she was just trying to even see if it was like active in the system. Like, she was trying to help. This person was just like, "Did you unplug it and plug it back in?" I'm like, if I was near you right now, you wouldn't have eyeballs in your head anymore, because what do you mean? What do you mean? So there was that, and I ended up getting transferred again, I think, after that, because, "Oh, I cannot complete your order without someone else." I'm like, "Great, let's get this over with." And I got transferred to, I think I'm missing a lot of the details here because it was just this gigantic fury of rage that I was in for the past few days, where I'm like, it's not that difficult. It really isn't. I promise you it's not that difficult. And I would know because I make everything up, right? That's the important part. So let's see. I get transferred to a few more people, and then I get transferred to this like super helpful person. This was like, she was probably a little bit more helpful than the first lady that was awesome, but they're like neck and neck. Like, we got another Sherlock Holmes on the case who was like, "Oh my gosh, they really transfer you to like that many people?" I'm like, "Yes, they did. They don't want to help and they don't want to do their job. And I was told this and this and this and this." And she's like, "They told you it's because of that?" Yes. Like, she's like, "That's not how that works. That's literally like, I don't know why they told you that, but that's not a thing." I'm like, "That's what I figured, because why would it be so dumb?" Right? So she was awesome. She was on the case. She helped me out. And then for whatever reason, she's like, "I need to transfer you to this person. This will literally be your last step and they'll get it fixed." Cool. I get transferred, and then it's some other mean lady that doesn't want to help me, and she's like, "What do you want?" "What do you mean, what do I want? Oh my gosh." And I explain the situation to her. I'm like, we've deduced that I need cable removed from my plan, and you're supposed to confirm that it's off my plan, right? And she was like, "That's not how that works at all." Like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Cable and internet have nothing to do with each other." I'm like, "Then why did 3 different technicians tell me that?" She's like, "I don't know, but that's not how that works." And I'm like, "Okay, what else happened?" I don't know. She was literally like actuallying me the entire call. She's like, "That's not how that works. I don't know why they told you that. That's not how that works. You're wrong." And I'm like, "Would you just, what's the solution here?" She's like, "You know what? I'm just going to send a technician out because it seems like no, no, no. I'm a backtrack a little bit." She didn't even understand my initial question, or not my initial problem. She's like, "So you're trying to get into your router, your modem? There's just a login on the back. Just log into the back of the modem." I'm like, "No, I'm not. That's not what I'm doing. I need internet transferred to my house, please." And I was told it's not going to work because XYZ. That's not how that works. I'm like, amazing! Amazing! I don't care if that's how that works. How do we fix it, bro? How do we fix it? So, long story short, she sent out a technician, and then the soonest was like this morning. She's like, I'm assuming the issue is um it's your internet's just not turned on from the outside. So someone's got to go show up and turn it on from the outside. I'm like, cool. That makes sense. Why is it turned off to begin with? I don't know. But whatever. So the dude comes out today and he checks all the stuff and he's like, yep, it just wasn't turned on from the outside. I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And I was checking over my plan and everything yesterday before he showed up. So I do 1 gigabyte of, I think it's download, or yeah, 1 gigabyte download, and I do 100 megabyte upload, because you want better upload speed if you're posting to YouTube or you're streaming and all that stuff, right? I'm no expert, but bigger number is better, right? Actually, BabyGhast, I work for your internet provider, and I just know how that works. So I realized my bill was cut in half. I'm like, that's wild. Why am I paying half the price for my internet? Was it really all the, like, was I really paying for cable like this entire time? No. No, even worse. They cut my upload from 100 to 35, which is like a third of the speed. I'm getting a third of my original speed, and like that's not right. And I the before the tech guy was there, he's like, "Is there anything else I could help you with before I go?" I'm like, and I just kind of just blurted out because I was just so frustrated. I'm like, I mean, I can call, but is there any reason why I'm getting a third of my upload? And he's like, "Oh, actually, I could check that." And he checks his little boop 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 boop, boop on his hand. He's like, "Yep, it's your area. That's the issue. It's your area. You have whatever terminology in your area where you probably came from a different terminology in your area, and that is the maximum speed that you can get." I'm like, there's nothing I can do about that. He's like, there really isn't, but hopefully they bring fiber out here and then you can switch. And I'm like, no. So that is the purpose of this live stream. Welcome to the experiment. But you guys seem to say the internet's actually pretty good. The speed's good. I'm gonna do a test with you guys. Can you guys type Canada in chat and I can see how fast you guys react? Canada. Let's see. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5. Okay, so there's about a 5 to 6 second delay on YouTube. And Drone says N, comma, I cannot type Canada. All right. Yeah, so that I didn't even I thought I had all the details of that story, but I think I literally talked to 12 different people. I was on call collectively for over 4 hours over the 3 days just to transfer the internet over. And then they finally were like, "Oh, maybe it's not your fault, maybe it's the house's fault." I'm like, "Cool. Yeah, let's get that looked at, please." So, I am here and I can do things now. So, I'm excited to be back. I missed you guys. How have you guys been? Slow internet is so much worse than no internet. See, I agree with that, because when I used to live with my parents, oh, there's some goodies in here. Oh my gosh. When I lived with my parents, that place slowly started to get worse and worse with the Wi-Fi, and it would cut out every like literally every 5 minutes. It would cut out for like 10 minutes, and then it would come back on for 5 minutes, and then it was like miserable because we would all try to play games together or just do something. I would try to live stream, internet would go out, and I'm like, ah. So it was terrible. It was just impossible to do anything. That to me is worse than like having no internet. Because even though I didn't have internet for these past few days, I know I was in the middle of moving and stuff, but like it didn't really affect me too much other than I can't do like my job, right? Like I don't know. It was fine. You can learn how to touch grass, right? That's a thing you can do. You can learn how to touch grass. And in my case, touch grass means I walk outside and my eyebrows burn off my face. So there's that. There was it was fine. We got internet now, and I was very worried about the reduced upload speed, but you guys say it's all right. So maybe I was worried for no reason. And maybe the internet was the friends we made along the way. Maybe, just maybe. Oh, there's a creeper. Go away. No, 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 no. Okay. My grandparents had really slow internet, even with satellite, until they got fiber. I'd buffer a movie on Netflix for 6 hours before being able to watch it on my 360. Oh my gosh. It didn't affect me that much, except I could do my job. So yeah, I'm really excited for this new place that we got. So we actually own it this time. We're not renting it out. We own it, and that's pretty awesome. For a multitude of reasons. But that means I can actually like design my setup and my room and the rest of the house exactly how we want it. It's pretty awesome. So right now I got my desk set up. I got all my equipment set up. I just don't have any cable management. Also, I'm trying to figure out how to make this waterfall look good. So I think I want it. I don't like how thin it is right now when it goes straight down. I kind of want it to start widening. It's just this part's here so steep. So yeah, I got this standing desk, right? And I actually got it for very cheap. Usually they're like, I think they're like between $500 to $800 sometimes. They can get really expensive. And I'm like, literally, it's two legs in a block, and then you got the motor that brings it up and down, right? So I got this one for like $160, about that, plus tax. I got it off of Amazon, and it's good. It's a really good desk. It's on the highest mode right now, and it's actually really comfortable for my height. If you were taller than me, good luck, but I don't think they get too much taller than this actually. It's let's see. I'm American. I don't know metric, but it's I think it's 118 centimeters. So I think that's I think it was 71 inches tall. No, that's how much wide it is. I don't even remember. Saying you actually own it this time sounds like you were illegally living in it before. Well, I meant like renting. I was renting before. This time we own a place, and it's pretty awesome. If you really have to, there's an Android app called Pair VPN, which is like wireless hotspot, but it bypasses a speed restriction because it makes the tethered traffic look like it's from the phone. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Maybe if I have to. I mean, if the upload speed's good now. What I'm really worried about is like uploading YouTube videos, because like when I upload and I edit things for like One of Us or the other places that I work with, it's just easier to upload straight to YouTube so they can see it other than like transferring files. And I upload it real quick. With shorts, they're up. They're up. They're ready to view. With videos, they're like, if I'm doing like 10-minute segments, it takes about like 5 minutes to upload. So it's nice. But if it takes longer than that, that's mainly what I'm more worried about. I need andesite. I need andesite to make this look like better in my head. I need to see texture that's not stone that's already in the mountain. It took your download from 3 to 65. Oh my gosh. That's actually really good. So yeah, I got the standing desk. I'm going to invest in a brand new monitor, and I need a piece. I need a new PC case. I got my PC standing on the desk right now because if the desk is moving up and down, you don't really want the cables being tugged and stuff. And you know, I have like wired keyboard and mouse. So, do I not have andesite? This is all I got. That's all I got. That's not good. Let's do it. Let's try tough. Let's see. Let's experiment with tough and maybe cobbled for for texture. Let's see. Let's challenge my building skills. It's been a long time. Also, I should probably make the top of the waterfall more interesting. Yeah, let's make the bottom here darker. We'll gradient it up. I think that would look pretty nice. 500 andesite. 500 andesite. So, standing desk. So, in order for my videos to look better, I need a new PC case. That's the math. How else are my videos going to look any better if how else are the editing going to look better and the sound if I don't have a better PC case, right? It's very important that I invest in a new PC case. That's the boy math on that, right? Have you ever heard you've heard of girl math? This is boy math. I need a better PC case so I play games better, right? That's the strategy. um the current PC case that I have, it's actually a dinosaur PC case. I've come to realize it's a Cooler Master. I forget the specifics, but it was one of those like PC cases in 2009 where it's like, oh, you have that one? That is like the greatest PC case of all time. So I've heard. Um, but you know that was 2009. That's 100 years ago by now. It's a dinosaur PC case. It's like massive. It's really tall and fat. Um, and it's just not interesting looking at all. It's got like I don't know. The entire thing is metal. There's like a little bit of tampered glass, but it's not aesthetic at all, right? I put stickers on it. I put little pins on it so it looks fun, but I never really cared about having like one of those like aesthetic PC cases, like the big old fishbowl PC cases, but now I'm kind of considering it just because like okay, maybe I can make my desk look pretty nice, right? Not that I ever really cared until now, but now it's something I'm like maybe. So I think I have a PC case picked out, but I'm very indecisive when it comes to those things. Um, so we'll just wait and see if I'm like, oh, I found a better one. Because that's normally how I am. Instead of being dead set on like, this is what I want. I'm getting it now. I will spend like weeks or months just like thinking it over, mulling it over, doing more research and be like, you know, this isn't even what I want anymore. Now I want this thing, right? That's just kind of how I am with big purchases like that. Because like if I'm going to invest that much money into it, it might as well be something that I genuinely want and I'm not going to regret, right? Because I don't want to regret the purchase, right? Simply make your own case. Yeah, just it'll be made out of 2x4s. It'll just be wood. You paint it. I think I I've seen people they literally just screwed their motherboard into a slab of wood and that's their PC. Like, brother, why? Brother, why? So, yeah, I'm just picky with that stuff. Let's see. I have cobblestone there. Let's do another tough cobblestone. I'm gonna try to gradient this up. I don't have andesite, so it's gonna be kind of tough. So there's that. And then I want a new monitor because this current monitor that I have, it's just a regular like desktop monitor thing you'd probably find at work. It's very thin. I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, I need a billion hertz so I can play my games and see what I'm doing. I really don't care too much. But this guy's at 75, and I've noticed sometimes when I spin, here I'll show you. If I do this in game a lot, which you kind of do in PvP, the screen will split. You'll see it like render one frame like half the screen and then the next frame the other bottom half. And it's just kind of annoying. And then I do want a higher hertz so my videos look smoother, because I've seen like some other, I'll watch like Mumbo Jumbo and I'm like, how come his videos look so much smoother than mine? Hello. You know, he's just mumbo jumbo, but you know, he takes the time to actually think about how he wants his videos to look. So I'm like, that's what I want to do. I want to make sure my stuff looks crisp and nice. Not that it really matters, but I would just like that. Sometimes when I run around in my Infinity series world, it will lag pretty hard because I have a billion chests going on, and maybe that much more smoothness will just help it a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. So that's kind of where I am. So okay, hold on. I think this is a good point to start making this fall more. So I'm gonna knock this block out. I'm gonna place a bucket. Okay, let's see. See, even just that makes it look so much more dynamic. I'm gonna do the same right here. I think I'm gonna just chop off this entire segment right here. Let's make this waterfall look better. So I'm looking for a new monitor. I think I'll settle with 160 hertz because, like I said, I don't play a lot of intensive games. I really don't need that much, but I just need enough where it's over 120 consistently, I think. Put a cave behind the waterfall. That's a good idea. That is a really good idea. Holy moly. A secret redstone cave would be fire. Didn't we talk about that before? I think we talked about that before. I have a feeling we talked about that before. Let's knock out this block. I haven't even set up like my Technoblade stuff yet because we're still moving in. We're still going through all that stuff. But I was thinking of putting behind my desk and monitors and stuff, I was thinking of putting, they're called these wood slat panels. You've probably seen them, or maybe not. But they're like this, like, they're kind of aesthetic looking little things. I want black ones. I don't want like a wood color. Like, oh, there's emerald. Look at that. I don't want like an actual like brown wood aesthetic going on. I just want black. I want everything black. So they're painted black already, and so not only do they look aesthetic, but they actually serve an acoustic purpose. So you know how like all the old time YouTubers and Markiplier would have like the foam padding on the walls to help break up sound and stuff. So it's like a sound studio. It's like that, but it's not foam and it's not ugly. It's like aesthetic. So I could put that right behind my desk, and while I'm screaming and oh my gosh, and while I'm on stream and stuff and on video, it should break up the echo. That's what it should do. I think it would look really nice. So that's what I've been considering. Also, I like how that just naturally like pops out like that. I wish I could have had that happen up there, but it looks too far back, so I need to push it out. So I'm gonna pop a block here. Put this right here. How's this look? I don't like how it's sloping like that. Let's try to. Yeah, that's a water source. It's not gonna let that happen. So tell you what, I'm gonna pick this guy back up. That's not too bad. It's still kind of ugly. Yeah, let's look at it in the distance. And in daytime, let's sleep in a bed. Okay, so yeah, I want to put those in the back, and then I need to get brand new shelves because I was never really happy with the shelves I had. It was just kind of like shelves that I got for Christmas 100 years ago. That I'm like, well, these will work. I want to get like I want to be intentional with the shelving now, not just like throw up everything, but be like, okay, I've got 3 shelves to work with. What would look really nice up here, right? I'll be intentional with it. And I want to put like lights underneath them so they kind of just like glow and there's I don't know, I want it to look really like crisp. I don't know how to explain it. I actually want to put like thought into how my setup looks. Not that anybody's gonna see it, but it's just like, oh, you work here? BabyGhast works here? Yeah, BabyGhast works here. So it's looking pretty good. It needs a lot more like stone detailing around here, and it needs something else. We might need to research some waterfalls here. But so while I was planning out what I want my setup to look like I spent like 2 weeks just like scrolling ideas. Like, okay, what am I gonna do? What can I do? And I used to have 4 monitors for when I just do things. The more monitors, the better for me because I'm outrageous when it comes to that stuff. But now I have 3. I'm using my 4th monitor from my PlayStation now, so I can run that separate whenever I feel like gaming on there. And I could swap it between my Switch, which would be fun. I really want to try to do that. I want to do like I was really hoping with the new Switch 2 coming out that Animal Crossing would become popular again, so I could play that and people would watch. And we can start a whole new island and it'd be fun. But I don't think that's gonna happen again. We'll see. So let's lead this in. Let's connect all this together because that's also what's making this look pretty weird. Maybe you should make the waterfall wider, add like more water next to the current water source. Yeah, I was thinking maybe it needs to be 3 wide or like pretty close to here, make it 3 wide when it comes down. But it definitely needs like a lot more stone on the edges here, and it needs like flowers and life and like sugar cane and stuff going on. So I do need to go look for all that. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So while I was researching all this, oh, brother, why they just like to appear when they don't want to when it's most inconvenient to me. That's what I'm trying to say. So while I was researching all this desk setup aesthetic stuff, I'm like, well, not to toot my own horn or anything, but eventually I hope I would start getting some play buttons, right, from YouTube. I mean, a guy can dream, can't he, right? A guy can dream. So I was researching, like, I literally drew out the dimensions of like where my wall is, how long the desk is gonna be, how big my monitors are. I drew a recreation, a 1-to-1 scale, or not 1-to-1, a scaled drawing of my setup, so I could plan like, okay, this is where my posters are going, this is where my shelves are going. If my desk is standing up, how much room do I have from the ceiling so I could put shelves, all that stuff, right? Planning all that. And I'm like, okay, what are, excuse me, what are the dimensions of the play buttons? You got the silver, you got the gold. Those things are different sizes. And I was literally looking this up. I'm like, that can't be right. That's so much smaller than what they used to be. And it turns out, yeah, YouTube has slowly been shrinking the play button awards for like ever. So if I don't know if you guys have seen like the old ones, but I really miss the old designs where it was like this cool like framed plaque, and then you'd have the metal play button in the inside, and it was pretty cool. And then they swapped those out for the newer generation play buttons where it's literally just a plated plaque, which is cool, but it feels very to me it feels very I don't want to use the word corporate, but you know, it just there's no like heart in it anymore. It's just like your golden award, you did it. It I don't know. They don't look bad. I just really miss. I'm very nostalgic for the old play buttons, right? So they swapped to those, which were smaller because it's no longer a frame now. It's just a like a slab of metal or whatever it is, right? And then recently, like a couple of years ago, they reduced those by 25% the original size. I'm like, dude, what? Dude, what? So, for instance, the silver play button has always been like 25% less than the gold. So, the new gold play buttons are just as large as the old silver play buttons. And now the silver play buttons are just tiny little things. I'm like, dude, come on. So, like, if I ever got a gold play button, if I hung it up, it's gonna look like so shrunken compared to like the posters and stuff I was planning to throw up. So I'm like, man, that it's a first world problem that I'm complaining about, but I'm like, that is so unfortunate that like I was like really butthurt about that. I'm like, are we so serious right now? Are we so serious? All right. All right. Whatever. Simply make your own play button. That's just not the same. That's just not the same. I know people make those on Etsy, but it's not the same, man. It's just not. You gotta earn that. You can't, I mean, you can't just do that. It's a participation award that's not even a participation award because you haven't participated in it. Gaslight TINKBIT to make it and make them think it was their idea. There we go. Sure. Just pull up TinkBit. TinkBit, can you make a world record for making play buttons for no in particular reason? Okay. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to make the water hit like rocks and stuff at the bottom so it starts pushing it out. Can you guys even see the water? Let me swap this out. Oh, we haven't. I just noticed I am such a rookie. I should have been streaming on this thing the whole time. Hold on. I mean, I don't have my little PNG tuber on, so that's fine. That's fine. Whatever. Actually, let's see. Hold on. Let me see how many subs I got. Yeah. So, as you can see on YouTube, I have 4,990 subs or about that because it's YouTube doesn't give me the exact number to display. But honestly, we've hit 5,000 subs twice. We hit 5,000. So, I posted a short and that got me I think about almost 500 subs, and that got me super close, like the same range to 5,000. And I'm like, I just need to upload one more thing and I will get subs, right? I uploaded another short and it got me like literally like 2 subs or something, or 3. I'm like, that is insane. That's impossible. I never get like that many. I get like at least like 10 sometimes, right? So it like barely pushed over the 5,000 mark. And I'm like, we did it, 5,000. I know it's not going to last long, but that's okay. And then it dropped down the next day. And then I've just been getting like a slow trickle of subscribers. And we made it back to 5,000. I'm like, let's go, we made it. And then it's dropped back down again. But that's all right. I'm so excited with this new remote job that I got. I am definitely going to be able to like start uploading more videos, and that's the kicker. I've always wanted to just actually upload videos, and streaming is just like the secondary thing, but I've only been streaming as much as I have because like it gives me practice speaking, it gives me practice dealing with, you know, trolls that may or may not show up. See, I kind of like that better. It's not the worst it could be. I don't know. This needs a lot. I need to fill this back in with stone. So streaming's been super fun. It was just never the plan. You don't, if you actually want to develop like a large audience on YouTube, everybody's goals on YouTube is different. But if you actually want to develop an audience, it is next to none impossible to do it just streaming alone. If anything, you need your clips reposted to like TikTok or YouTube or Instagram or something. That's the only way people are going to see it in a large scale is through an algorithm. And streaming does not really have that algorithm. I mean, Twitch does, but unless you're like literally like, I'm taking on God at the park at 3 a.m. in the morning, and it's like literally this cataclysmic event that, like, if you see this in your Twitch feed and you're like, I need to watch this now, unless that's happening, you're not really developing an audience. The only reason people discover you is if you get clipped or you clip yourself, you post it, and it gets like a billion views, and then people are like, hey, this guy is funny. This girl is funny. I'm going to watch them. And then bam, you have an audience, right? So in my case, I'm going to develop this system where, what am I looking for? I'm looking for tough. Did I use up all my tough? I did not. It's right here. What are you doing? Open your eyes. I'm going to develop this system where I can easily upload once a week, and not just videos, like my videos, the Infinity series that I've been working on for 3+ years of planning and all this stuff. I'm finally going to tell the story that I want to tell. Try to get those uploaded every week. And then I'm going to involve my current audience in it in real time by streaming the world. And then that part of the stream gets put into the video. And then it's like, oh, does it interest you, this relationship with viewer and creator? You should totally join me for the next time and blah, 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 right? So I'm very excited to get that going. And with this new remote work, I can literally do that. I'm very blessed and thankful that I can do that. So it's exciting. Okay, I think the next thing I need to do is like slabs and stuff. Let's do stairs. Let's try to throw stairs everywhere. Let's try to throw stairs. Let's make this look good. All right. So yeah, that's something I'm very excited for. I hope to get my next video out, like not this week of August, but the next week. It really depends on how fast I can get done packing and unpacking and completely moved out, and then stepping into this new job. It's not something that's like, oh, you know how to do your job, go. Today I just did an onboarding with it a little bit, and there's just a lot to get into with that, so it's gonna take some time, but I'm excited. I'm very excited. I've been ignoring you guys, taking on my internet at 3 a.m. The water mechanics in this game frustrate you so much. I agree. They're very finicky. Very finicky. I'm gonna put this right here. Let's see how this looks. See, that's a interesting shape. I don't know how I feel about that. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. Let's get up here. It just needs a stair, and it'll look pretty interesting. It just needs a stair. It just needs a stair. There we go. Well, that made it worse, actually. Let's fill in the gap there. Oh, I don't know if that's what I wanted. I thought the water can flow through those, no? It has to be a source? I mean, it makes the shape different. I don't know how much different I like it, though. There's definitely like this gap here that's bothering me, so I'm going to fill this in. Let's see. I think I could just place a block. No? Hello? Water. There you go. Maybe it would look better if it was rounder. I don't know. I'm trying to go for that jagged feel. You know, it's not supposed to look pretty. It's supposed to look like all over the place. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Why don't you guys do it? This is what I give up. I retire. This is your guys' thing now. Good luck. The world is yours. I'm out. Let's see. I'm also trying to blend this darker upwards, and I'm running out of tough. Running out of tough. But let me try. Let me work on this. So what else? What else? Yeah. I own a home now. We're still in the middle of moving, and I don't remember if this is something I've said on stream, but I feel like I have. I probably said this on stream before, but the way my current apartment works is it was already furnished. It was already a furnished place. Can I block that off? And yeah, that's gonna come back. What that means is, for those who don't know what that means, is the owners of the property already put in like furniture, and it's like ready to like be lived in. So really this place was more so supposed to be like a summer home or something, or a vacation home, vacation apartment for people that are coming in town. But we leased for a year, and it was our first place, and we really shouldn't have done a furnished place. I mean, it was nice and convenient, but we realized, oh, we actually don't want to use all their stuff because it's not good stuff, right? We want our own stuff. So we had to make an agreement with the landlords that, hey, is it okay if we take out like half of your stuff and put in new stuff? And they're like, I don't know why you'd want a furnished place if you're gonna do that, but okay. And I'm like, look, I don't know what I'm doing. I barely know how to exist on my own. What do you want from me? It was kind of a dumb move, admittedly, but I don't know. It was a good priced place, and in the town where I live in, it's very hard to come by, is finding a good priced place. So we're just like, we that one, we will do that one, and then we got stuck with that one. So I bring this up because we have to move out of this place, and then we got to move their stuff back into their place. So I'm moving twice. I have to, and I've been paying for a storage unit for them this entire time to hold their furniture because they didn't want to pay for it. I'm like, well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, but I gotta do what I gotta do, right? So, yeah, that's what happened with that. So I gotta move twice. So I'm bringing this up because we're almost done moving out of the apartment. The last biggest thing that's there is like this gigantic bookshelf, which I don't know how I'm going to be able to transport that, because last time I had a U-Haul and this time we're not doing a U-Haul. I'm just gonna have to hope it fits in the back of my truck, and if it doesn't, then RIP, right? I don't know what's going on with that, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. Let me try to blend this better with the tough. I think that's what this is missing. It needs a bit more tough thrown around. See, there's some there. Kind of reaches up this way. Let's swap a bit out. Aren't you worried that their furniture might be dirty? Well, that too. So we actually like looked at the couch. The couch had like the couches and stuff had like a cover on it. And you move the cover. Dude, these things are like sun-baked garbage. They're just garbage, right? It's something they picked up off the side of the road at a yard sale or something, threw it in, and they're charging us big bucks for it, kind of deal, right? I'm like, nope, nope, no thanks. So that's a big reason why we also Oh, you should also try adding dripstone. I think dripstone is a good idea with like the brown color that I could probably blend on the sides better. Yes. Dripstone does sound about right. I don't like how much stone I have right here, but I'm gonna put dirt on it so it's blended in. And this side looks too skinny, so let's start working on this side, and then I'm gonna start throwing dirt all over it, and hopefully it'll look pretty good. So yeah, so we gotta move my stuff out. We gotta move their stuff back in, and then I'll be done moving, and then I have to unpack. So that's going to be a process for sure. Let's add a little bit of tuff in here. Where's the tuff? And let's see. Let's try throwing in some stairs because I keep forgetting to do that. Let's do cobblestone stair here. Because you can get kind of creative with this stuff like this, and then see, now that's thinner, so I can start chipping that off. We won't need it. I'll just do that right here as well. Let's do that. And this can, oh, I can't see. Yeah, I need a different plug for my monitor, because if I shake the desk too much, it will go black, and that's not good. You can't PvP like that. That's better. I like how it slopes down like that. I need to do the same like there. Or maybe I don't. See, okay, so when I'm looking at this, I like how complicated this looks right here. It's just when it comes up, I don't like it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take your guys' advice. I'm gonna shave off these blocks here and make it 3 wide, I think. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let me sleep in a bed first because it's sunset. But yeah, so we're kind of, I want to say we're halfway done moving, but really we're not because we have to move all their stuff out. But the biggest thing is that shelf. So once that shelf is cleaned off, we can move it out. And then my old desk is like 8 feet long, but it's mainly just metal bars. So if I just unscrew like the 1/2, then it's super light and easy to transport. Like I could throw that in the back of a truck. That'll be easy peasy. I don't know what we're gonna use with my old desk though, because I got this new desk. I got the standing desk, right? And like it's kind of a weird thing. It's like you got this middle section that's like taller than, oops, you got the middle section which is taller than both of the other halves of the desk. So it's not like it's an 8-foot long all the way. It's like 3.5, 1 foot, or 1.5 foot middle, and then 3.5 on that side. And it's like weird. It's like really, like you can use it, but it's also like just such an odd shape like that, you know? So I was like, oh, we can use it as like not a TV stand, but like the stand that goes under a TV if you're hanging up the TV with a mount, which we did. I'm like, oh, we could just put it there. And like just for the time being, but I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. The shelf that we're gonna move is gonna have like the router on it, and like we're gonna put actual books there. We're gonna look very studious indeed. So there's that. Let's see, I'm gonna knock this over so this falls like this. That was a good idea. That looks really sweet. I'm gonna fill it in with a bit of cobblestone. I just don't like how it comes out like that. It needs to come forward. Or I just need to, yeah, let's bring it all the way up. Let me see what I can do. Let's see what I can do. I can put a stair there. Let's knock out this dirt. I keep sliding away. That's not good. Okay, let's see. How do we feel about that? Why does it still feel dark outside? It's raining, that's why. Okay. Oh, that looks really good. Hold on. Hold on. Zooming in, enhance. Can I zoom in on this? I cannot. Here, watch. It's raining. It's going to look pretty bad. I'll swap off the shaders so we can see. Who are you guys? Hello? Okay. Computer, enhance. Not bad, not bad. It needs a little work, but we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I think the deep slate and the tough was a good call. It does look better. I agree. Maybe that front bit at the top there might be making it weird. Here's what it currently looks like. So you can see it, like all the intricacies and the shapes and the slopes. What do you think? Definitely that bottom part needs to be adjusted, but what do we think so far? Could dead coral work as a building block? It definitely would work. I don't feel like running around to go look for one of those today. But in terms of shape, I think we're getting somewhere. Oh, shaders are so much better. Oh my gosh. Coal ore blocks would work in it. That's true. I just don't have silk touch. My pickaxe is dangerously low. Let's see. I need a rock. Let's do cobblestone. And then water source that so there's no bubble in it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put some jagged rocks down here. That's not where I wanted you. Goodbye. Okay, put some jagged rocks. It makes it a little bit more interesting. Let's do some more tough. Let's put some deep slate. Oh yeah, that is the shape. That is the shape. We're cooking now. Why are you? That must be a visual thing. That's kind of bothering me. What else? I need to work on this part. Let's blend this in better, and let's blend this side better. So we can remove this bit here. And this is just like actual part of the mountain that I can fill in with dirt. If you put a little pond at the top, you can get rid of that stone bit and have it just run over. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, what if we did like a pond up there? I think that might have to be the strategy. Because I'm not really happy with the top bit here. Let's see. Let me fill this in real quick. Let's think this over, chat. Let's think this over. Yeah. I'm gonna leave that there. Let's see the other side. We need to get rid of that dirt. Let's fill that in. Chat, what should I eat today? What's for lunch? I'm actually pretty hungry. Usually I yell at you guys for talking about food because it makes me hungry, but now I need options. Chat, computer, options. Computer, food options now. It is Taco Tuesday. I think you are so right. I'll make tacos for dinner, though. You are so right. We need real food options, please. Real food options. Brother. How do I feel about that? Okay. See how I had that slope down? Now that's too far out. We're going to remove that. You have been removed. See, and I don't want that too level right there. It's a little bit higher, which is good. But it's like kind of too close for comfort for me. Yeah, okay. So I've settled. I'm gonna put in stone right there, and we're gonna remove the top. I think that is the way to go. Also, let's fill this in over here. Let's put like one right there, so it's interesting. Yeah, we'll do that so it spreads the water better. Also, what are you doing right here? Okay. Do we still have sand? I hope so. Fill this in real quick. Holy moly, there is so many secret passages. Holy moly. Yeah, let's block you off. Oh no, don't waste my sand. Whatever. I'm too lazy. Okay. We'll clean this up later. That's not bad. That is not bad. Let's clean up the top. Let's see what we can do. All right. I think that's good enough there. Let's just literally, let's go bald. We messed up. Got to go bald. Let's see what we got. Remove this bit here. I'm going to pick up this water. That's just so much better just right off the bat. Oh my gosh. I'd make it taller though, but... Oh, I can't see. Okay. Yeah, let's make it taller. Yeah, it is already better. I agree. Maybe I'll just do tacos twice today. We'll do tacos for lunch, tacos for dinner. Let's make it taller. But what I mean by that is we'll pick all the... Oh, I just put that water back. Pick all this up. I gotta like actually brain this. Hold on. Because I'm just gonna... I got enough. I'll make an infinite water source. We'll just block this off. Wait, that was a bad idea. All my precious water's ruined! No! I say as it slowly falls. I could have easily fixed this. I just ruined all that strategic placing. Go, 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 go. No, it's ruined. You gotta go touch grass and stuff. Have a great stream. You enjoyed the internet rant? I'm glad. I hope so. I hope to have more rants in the future. Adios, Key Cake Plays. Have a good rest of your day. But I just ruined all this. I just ruined the shape. Chat, go back in time. Pull it up. I need you to show me what it looked like. I don't remember. I think I just need to put that on there. No, it came down more than that, didn't it? It's ruined. It's all ruined, and it's all your guys' fault. It is all ruined, and it's your fault. Not my fault. It's your guys' fault. Why would you do this? You like this shape better. I don't think you're qualified to give opinions anymore. I don't think you're qualified. Opinion permissions denied. Okay, so I think what I can do is I'm just gonna broaden this. It is your fault. It's all your guys' fault. Oh, I don't like that. That was a mistake. What I'll do is raise this side up. Let's do that. Let's get a different block from stone because I need to make more. Now I feel like I need to open this side up, but I really don't want to. Okay. Put that there. That should actually be good enough. It is good enough. I'm going to remove this front section because it's bothering me. Oh my gosh, it made it worse. Oh my gosh, it's making it all worse. Okay, I'm going to start over. You are being started over. Okay. We'll let that trickle down. Let's block this part off. And then that's going to stay there because that's already a source. Okay, let's go back up. What do you mean unsub? There's no reason to unsub. I need the big number. It's not fair. Okay, so it's going to trickle back down. Okay, and that needs to come out. I'll just plop a water source. I'm not going to even try to mess with it. Put it like right there. No, it's going to come out further than I want it to. All right, let's get up here. All right, let's see. Okay, aside from this part, which I'm just going to remove right now. Okay, it's still poking out because the water got to it. There's nothing much I could really do unless I undo it again. Wish I had a sponge. I could just sponge up the bottom. See, okay, this is what's bothering me, okay? The water comes down these two, and then there's this intentional rock that's supposed to push it forward, but also make it like that, okay? And then it happens again immediately after. It's duplicated. I don't like that. That's hit my brain wrong. So I need to delete that part so it splashes lower than here. But at the same time, I would like it to also diverge this way. But I'm thinking about that wrong because then it'd be like 4 blocks wide way too early. So this is actually good shape because it goes 2, and then it needs to go 3, and then right here is 4, and then sploosh at the bottom. So it's not bad. It's just I wish it was a bit more zigzag a little bit. Zigzag's not the right word, but that's the word I'm going to use. So we just need to delete you. Can I reach from here? Oh, I cannot. Oh, I cannot. Okay, so you are removed, and I'm going to actually drop this down a little bit more so it splooshes the way I want it to. Sploosh is the scientific terminology for this, by the way. You can look this up. And if you looked it up, got him. Get wrecked. Adios. How am I evil? I'm literally not that evil at all. Hello? Yeah, that's going to go away now, and that's what we want. Adios, Bilby. Thank you for waiting at the beginning of the stream. It's been a while since we've talked, so it's good to see you. It's always good to see you. Okay. See, that's better. Ish. This needs to come out this way, so. So what I'm going to do, just, the reason the water's not coming to this side is because it's stuck right there, right? That's close to the shape that I'm looking for, right? But if I do that, I need to knock out this wall. Like that. And then I need to fill all that back in. Chat, I'm just really picky. I thought this would be easy. I'm like, oh, waterfall? I build those in my sleep. Bro, this is not working out the way I intended. This is not working out. Okay, we're gonna put some there. Get some more cobblestones. Put some tough. Put some tough there. Are you a hole? Yes, you are. Put some cobblestone right there. Okay, so if this was blocked off, which I'm trying to do, yeah, it's better. Okay, I'm liking that shape. If I can get away with literally dragging this section one block lower, I think I'd really be happy with it. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. And I'm going to fill this. I'm going to fill this temporary block right here. Yeah. 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 Okay. So what I'm going to do, all I need to do is just remove this guy, I think. And then make this more stair step like this. What the heck was that? I'll leave that iron ore for intentional texture. It's all intentional. Let's climb back up. Shabam. Let it fall down. This is the speediest process of building you've ever seen. All right, that should be good enough. Yes! That's it right there. Screenshot, screenshot. Boom, 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 boom. That's the shape. That's the shape, chat. How did you guys do it? You fixed it. Oh my gosh. How did you do it? How'd you do it? Chat, how'd you do it? You guys are so good at this. Holy moly. That's the shape. That is it. He's not hating on his fans, just me, which makes it okay. It's not okay. I was just kidding. I predict that he will then ruin it soon after, wanting to make a few tweaks. No! Although, let's see. I don't know what to do. I just need, let's throw dirt on it. Just throw some dirt on it. Just rub a little dirt on it. That'll fix it. Rub a little dirt on it. Rub a little dirt on it. Okay. It just needs more dirt. That's all it needs. Rub a little dirt on it. Not bad, not bad. We'll wait for the grass to grow on it. Cool. That needs to be trimmed up a little bit, but that's part of the pond. Let's work on this pond, this so-called pond you speak of. It needs one big rock cluster at the bottom. You're right. It needs more rocks at the bottom. Let's see. You're right. It needs more rocks. It needs way more rocks. How foolish of me. How naive of me. It needs more rocks. It always has needed more rocks. How naive. Which is very tight down here, so it's kind of that's better. That's better. That's better. I say confidently. I'm going to throw something back here so it just has texture. It's good enough for now. It's good enough for now. And we need more water, or else we cannot make a pond. Okay. Let's take a look up top. And let's make the stream look pretty so nobody runs away. Oh my gosh, pull in the views. I just dropped my bucket. Okay. Definitely want a pond. Oh, we could totally make it just like wrap around this side here. And a little bit in the back. Let's do that. Let's do that. I don't need any of this on the side. Oh boy, we gotta transport all this. Yes. All right. Let me get ready for that. I think you need 8, right? 1, 2. That's 1 chest. 3, 4. Okay, that's double. Cool. I'll just throw everything right here. And not lose my organization skills. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. It's perfect. That was satisfying. That was a nice pop. That was a nice pop. Okay, throw all this in. Beautiful. All right. Probably need another chest. Yep. Okay. That's all dirt. Let's throw in sand next. That was not a lot of sand. Forget about that. Okay, and then you can go down there. You are going to change to cobblestone. And then everything else is just garbage. So let's grab all this. This is just garbage. You are just garbage. All right. Good enough. Let's grab a few bits of these. We need a lot of dirt and sand. Hold on to that sugar cane. That's going to be important. And then I don't need any of this right now. Okay. And the wood too. I almost forgot about that. You need to go. Dirt. Okay, let's work on this. What's up, Connor? Welcome to the stream. How are you? We're about to make a pond. The most powerful pond the world has ever seen. The world is not ready for this pond. Do I have anything in here? Thank goodness. Let's throw this in here. Okay, so we got this waterfall, right? Amazing, powerful, elegant, gorgeous. It's a little too high right now, though, so it's gonna have to be dropped down. Right, right. I'm actually gonna fill this in, so when I pull this up, it's not going to mess up the water. Yes. Okay, so I can pop these off now. You purred like a cat and it was realistic. That is a major W. Major W. What's that one meme? My metamorphosis begins, or whatever it is. That's what that reminded me of. Let's see. Where did I put my stone? Chat. I have 8 pieces left. That's not your fault. It's my fault. I forgive you, chat. I forgive you for your transgressions. It's fine. All right. The stone needs to go there. Stone needs to go right there. It's very important that there's stone right there in that exact specific spot. Okay. Let's plan the shape of this thing. Let's see. I don't really have a shape in mind. Just pond shaped. That's very important. It must look like a pond. If it doesn't look like a pond, we have failed. We have failed. Everybody in chat has failed if it doesn't look like a pond. See, that's kind of a pond shape. I was hoping to bring it up like this way, but I feel like that'd be so oblong. Maybe we can compensate with like some seats and stuff. They promised you. Wait, the form they promised you is great, but the transition shall be agonizing. It's just me with cat ears. Your Twitch chat has opinions? Oh no, I've been ignoring Twitch chat because it's very far away from my face. I have a solution for this. I'm going to move YouTube on this side. Hello? Windows, can you work? I'll move Twitch on this side. Oh, now I can see Twitch chat. Oh, now I can see YouTube chat. I'm sorry, Twitch, who has just drone. Every time you messed up with your waterfall, I took a drink of my water and I'm well hydrated. Do like a crescent moon? You are a genius! You are hired! Your opinions are welcomed again! You are hired! You are so right. We are doing a crescent moon. You are so right. Let's see. I might have to fill this in a little bit more like this, but you are so hired. We are so back. We are so back. Damien, welcome to the stream. How are you, Damien? Welcome. So let's do 3, 2, 1, 1, 2. How do I fit a crescent moon? How do I fit a crescent moon? That's the problem. How do I fit a crescent moon? Because look, I'm gonna pop this off right here. Because this is probably the trajectory that we're heading for. I'll do this with a stair. No, that is not the shape I want. Do that with a stair so we can get like a thing going on like that. Ooh, we can do that. It's gonna be very close. It's gonna be very close, but it's okay because we have the power of terraforming and anime on our side. Connor has found Twitch. Infiltrated, straight up infiltrated. How do I want to do this? My mixtape is playing. My mixtape. Let's see. So I can do the same with this. Okay. All right. Let's swap this out with this stair. That's going to look so funny up here, but I can fix it with this. Bam. It's amazing. Okay. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, crescent moon, right? It doesn't have to be perfect, right, chat? Right. Those shaders on the water are gorgeous. Thank you. I worked really hard developing all the shader colors. Oh, you got a kitten. Oh, new cat in chat. It's no, I don't actually use Euphoria patches. I don't actually use that. I just use complementary. And I have a specific shader settings that I've been meticulously putting together for who knows how long. Because I feel like a lot of people just download a shader pack, plop it on, end of story. Dude, you can really like get into the weeds when it comes to shader settings. You can make things look outrageous with those. So I don't know. She's sleeping on you, so you're trapped. That's the best place to be trapped. Absolute best place. So I think I'm gonna try this. Do 3, 1, 1. Let's see, where's the center on this? I'll pop this part off. This is kind of, I'm gonna make it odd numbered, which is fine. Pop this off, and it should reach up here. Let's see. Fill this in. This is where it starts. Okay, let me fill this in with water. And then we'll get opinions. We'll get opinions. Opinions. Okay, I think that's pretty full. Nope, that don't look like a crescent moon at all. That looks like devil horns. That does not look like a crescent moon. So, should we do a very thin crescent moon then? Should we do like a very thin? It's terrible. It's terrible. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. Oh, it's even worse. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I'm uninstalling the game. What am I doing? Just take the ends. It is a croissant. Just take the ends out a couple blocks more. So like this way more. I think you're right. I think you're right. I'll just clean all this up a little bit. I think you're right. I think you might be onto something. Are you onto something? I don't know. So let's fill this in. This is let's okay, we're gonna extend it. I'm not even centered. Oh no. Oh no, what have I done? Oh no, what have I done? Okay, there we go. Is this the place where it rained? OMG. Okay, so I'm going to work with this shape. This needs a block. And then pop this sides off. That's just a very, that's a very wide smile. That's what that is right now. So let's chop this bit off. Is that what I have? I'm confused. Oh, I'm confused. Oh, I'm confused. I'm so confused right now. What am I missing? It's 2, 2. So 2, 2. There's 2 there and there's only 1 there. But I think that's important to the crescent moon shape. Your ends aren't long enough, so making it look too wide. You're right. Deltarune references, OMG. Okay, no, remember, no spoilers. I haven't even finished chapter 4 of Deltarune. I need to get on that. Now that I'm a work from home chud, I can maybe do that. So I'm just gonna copy this side first. Pop this off. Yeah, I think we're almost there. We're almost there. Let's see. And then I gotta cover this side. Oh, that might have been too much. Because this needs to be a square. This is, oh, it's a square. And then it's got a 3 and it's centered. Okay, so let's take a look from above. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, it's ruined. It's ruined. I just need to make the bottom part wider. Like that. That's all we gotta do. You only finished chapter 3. You finished it all and made a Mr. Tenna puppet. That's actually awesome. Love hearing about your arts and crafts. It makes me very happy. Makes me very happy indeed. Wait, oh, screen went black. Take out the outside blocks where it ends, where it cuts off. Like this part. Or these parts. You made a Rousey puppet. Holy moly. Okay, now it's just completely off-centered. No, never mind. I'm looking at it wrong. The one down. This one, just remove these guys. Is that what you think? Or this guy. I think you're talking about this guy. This guy. You want this guy removed. What about this guy? Is this the guy you're talking about? You want this guy removed? This is the guy you want removed? There. Now, the one the opposite. Okay, this is the guy you want removed. All right. I still think I need to make it a little bit thicker in the inside. This is like Pac-Man when he opens his mouth real wide and he's trying to eat a ghost or something. Okay, so right off the bat, that's just not the same as this side. I gotta fix that. And then you look at it from here as if it was a moon. You never fought Jevil? That's the first thing I did when I learned about Jevil and Deltarune. That's the very first thing I did. I was like, I need to fight Jevil. If you can make the 1 3-block section from the inside, if you wanted it to make it thicker, that's what I'm thinking. It needs to be like a good thickness that goes into thin, like a good old crescent moon, right? Okay, I have an idea. The issue is I'm just really limited to how close it is to the house because I don't really want it to touch my house, and it needs to fall down here. But I'm thinking about it all wrong because the bottom part of the moon should be the waterfall. Right? So these 2 blocks here should be like the back part of the moon. That's what's tripping me out. So let me work my magic. You think just removing this part? Let's work with it. Yeah, let's work with this. I'm gonna, instead of making it an odd number width, I'm gonna make it even number. So this back 2 blocks here is the actual back of the moon, which means we got 2, 2, 1, 1, 2 long, 2 long. That's a 3 long. That is confusing me so bad right now. And then 2. So you need, oh, my mouse got pulled. Okay. Then that's a square. This is also not a square. Interesting. Let's make this a square. Oh, I think we cooked. I think we cooked. No. Oh, it's terrible. Okay, so we just need to make it not as wide. If I just delete those 2, I think this part's a really close shape. So let's we need to delete that block. And that makes it 4. That's currently 3, so that makes it 4. And then pop that side off. Okay. I think we're close. What did you do? I'm working on it. That's what I'm doing. I'm working on it. That needs to be so 2, 1. Let me remove this so I can actually see. This I think needs to be popped out. This needs to be blocked off. That is not the same shape. Why can't I comprehend this shape? This shape is not that hard. This shape is not that hard. Okay, the stair step. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, what is going on? What is going on? Yes, there we go. Okay, so let's take a look now. It's close. Okay, it just needs to be extended. It needs to be longer because it's not, oh, I can't see. It needs to be extended. And the grass and the dirt blocks are throwing me off because they're not hitting my brain. Okay, so I'm gonna try two things. I'm gonna try 2 things. The first thing I'm gonna do is extend this, which I don't think is enough. See, that's kind of the shape I'm kind of going for. Can you see that? Now I'm gonna make a risky move. Now I'm gonna do something risky. See, I know you like it. I'm gonna do something risky. I'm gonna pop these corners off. Nope, I don't like that. That's too square. I'm gonna put those back. It's good enough. It's a pond. It's good enough. I think you kind of get the idea, and we could put something right here like a chair. Okay, let's fill this with sand. I'm done with the shape. I need to commit to it, or else I'm gonna lose my mind. Found out he was in chapter 1 during chapter 2. Lol. My newest Minecraft world. My house is a big wool BabyGhast. No, it is not. No, it is not. I'd be so honored. I would be so honored. You're lying. Tell me you're lying. Tell me you're lying. Tell me you're lying. I know you're lying. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Let me fill this in and see how I feel about the shape. No, I'm not going to feel about the shape, but I just want to see how the sand shape looks. Because if I freak out over the shape again, I'm going to ruin it and it will never recover. And I will cry. Cry real tears. Okay. Yeah. I just feel like it could be so much better. I don't know why. I'm gonna fill it in with sand. We'll put some sugar cane and make it look pretty. We need to clean this side up where it connects. And I think we're golden. I think we're golden after that. Okay. Let's check it out. Holy moly. Fill this right in. Oh, almost out of sand. Impossible. All right, so do you think sand would look bad up here? I don't think sand would look bad up here at all. So let's remove that. Put sand there. I don't think you'd even be able to notice. This is going to be surgery. Whew. Okay, that's good. I'll just replace this with sand. We don't really need this guy anymore. Yeah, we don't really need that guy anymore. Let's look on this side. This could be dirt again. Oh, surgery. Okay, and this guy is surgery. Woo! No! 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 Okay. All right. Hold on. Why did it immediately connect and ruin the entire thing? You did not call it a mile away. You said I was going to tweak it, not work on something completely different. I still need that to be like a stair or something, not sand right there. But let's see. Let's see the damage. Let's analyze the damage. You get up for 1 second. You had to stay in place. What is this? What is all this? Go away. What is all this? Go away. It's not bad. That could have been worse. I think it's fine. It looks good. It's not that bad. That could have been way worse than it was. Why are you still right here? Go away. Go away. It looks good. It looks good. It could have been worse. The issue is making the top portion here look pretty nice. I'm okay with this side. I think it could look better, but at this point, it's fine. I'll swap that to a stair. This side, we need to remove that sand. I'll probably just, what should we do? What should we do? What should we do? I'll make that a stair as well. And then, no, it can't be a stair. You gotta put a stair on top. Okay. Let's make this guy a stair. Like this. Let's go up here. It's probably going to mess up the water. No, it did not. Why did it mess up last time? I will never know. I might just leave it. I might just leave it. I think I might just leave it. I think I might just leave it. What do you think? We'll just leave it. Good enough. Pack this up. It's done. Waterfall complete. No, it needs flowers and stuff, but you know what I mean. I might have more sugar cane somewhere. This actually needs sand. Let's put some sand on the beach. Sand on the beach. Put some rocks. Let's make this look nice. We're not done here. There is a lot of emerald ore that I cannot collect without Silk Touch. This is all throwing me off. Why is it like that? All right. Yummy, yummy sand. Yummy, yummy sand. Yummy, yummy sand. Let's pop some sugar cane there. I forgot there's a chasm just waiting to be discovered. More proof that I have to stay in place at all times during the stream. It's true. You're my good luck charm. You're like, he'll survive. He'll be fine if I leave for half. I just blocked myself in. They'll be fine. And then you leave, and then the entire waterfall is ruined. Ruined. Okay. Okay, here's just some sand, some sample sand. That looks so good. That looks so good. The power of sand. The power of sand. It's too powerful. I'm going to pop this block off. Let's see how I feel about that. I'll shave some of this off. It's too powerful. The sand is too powerful. It's got to be like my favorite block at this point because it fixes everything. Amazing how much small details add. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I've been saying. Exactly. You understand. Including how the water flows in XYZ. Okay. I think I'll put a big old rock right here. Watch my rock making skills. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's rock. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Hello, nerd. I see you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Yes, drone was fired earlier. It was a moment. I had a moment, had a crisis. I've reevaluated my life choices and realized that I have to keep a drone on the payroll or else the waterfall will break. So it worked out. It worked out for everybody in the end, right? I want to do another rock. Let's do another rock right here. Let's do another rock. This one's going to be slightly bigger than I wanted it to be, but it's not bad. It needs something else. Oh, that's a good rock. That's a good rock right there. That's one good rock. See, oh, you're right. I do have stairs and slabs and things that can add more details to the rock. You were so right. I forgot that was a thing because I'm not used to making rocks in this version. See, I know a lot of people like to throw like cobblestone and moss stone on the rock and stuff like that, so it feels like really old and weathered. I'm not a big fan of that. I just like my rocks gigantic boulders of just the rock. Honestly, I'm gonna leave it like that. It's too small for me to add stairs and stuff and make and feel comfortable with it. I'm gonna leave it like that. Let's see. We need more sugarcane. We need to go and find a ton more sugarcane. You're going to commit to cook egg. I hope that means actually cook an egg and nothing else. All right. So we got this crescent moon pond going on, courtesy of Drone. Drone joined the world and built it. It was real. We saw it happen. I'm just trying to think. I mean, obviously it needs like sugarcane and stuff, obviously, but you know what I need? You know what I need? You know what I'm missing? I need like bushes. I need to go out into the wild all on my own and find some bushes. Let's make a couple shears. I'm going to throw all my stuff away, actually. Let's go and empty my inventory because I do not need all this right now. Yes, that is organized. That is so organized. You got this really good egg and you're going to cook it? Good. I appreciate that. You can use a gray wool and pale moss to add texture. Ooh, that might be good. That might be good. Or you can let it grow, but that works too. Doubts? What do you mean doubts, brother? What do you mean doubts, brother? Let's go find some trees. Let's go find some trees. Computer, where is the nearest forest? Computer, find me the nearest forest. Oh, there's dripstone down here. I could totally collect that. There's a lot of it right there. I'm gonna have to go back for that for the fall, for the waterfall. Let's see. I don't even have water buckets to be pro gamer, but that's okay. Computer, where is the forest? Dude, there's no forest anywhere nearby. I cannot see my screen. Oh my gosh. There is nothing nearby. It's okay, I'll just... You are going to be my sacrificial tree. You are going to be bushes from now on. See, there was one of you, and now there's going to be hundreds of you. So, I appreciate it. GG, thank you. Much obliged. Where is Axe? Thank you. Holy moly, Pop. Thank you for the resubscribe. I appreciate it. Is anything popping on screen? Oh my gosh. None of the things are popping up. You should be able to see it right there. Oh my gosh. I forgot that was a thing. Oh my gosh. I just didn't set up my my PNG tuber, so I have been streaming every single day for the past 3 months, so I should know how to do this, right? Let's do some intentional bushes. I'm not gonna bone meal the ground like a pleb. We should find flowers and stuff too. We should totally do that. You're not gonna get actual bushes? Are there actual bushes? This is 1.21.8. It's not the latest version, so I don't know if there are bushes. I'm not sure. But the way I do bushes, I literally just plop down a shrub. Not shrub. I plop down a leaf and that's a bush. That's a good bush right there. You put them next to some fences. Oh, bush. That's a good bush right there. That is one good bush right there, you know? So that's how I build bushes. Seagrass might be interesting. Let's get some of this. I could probably bone meal this actually because I don't care too much for the seagrass looking intentional. But while it's here, I'll just pick this up. Susan has returned from the abyss. You missed the rant. Oh, there is bushes! These are bushes, right? These are bushes! Holy mo... How do you get more bushes? Can you bone meal the bushes? What did I look? I don't remember things. And when I don't remember things, they don't exist. That's just how it works. How do you get more bushes? Oh, there's some firefly bushes too. Go grab more of those. Chad, don't let me forget those bushes. Computer, remind me. In T-minus 45 seconds. The firefly bushes are really good. But they freak me out when they do like the buzzing noise. Like, it freaks me out every single time. I'm like, what is that noise? Oh, it's the firefly bush. Every single time without fail. Freaks me out. Without fail. Okay, let's find some flowers. Oh, we need sugarcane as well. Speaking of which, it's everywhere. I really wish we were near a swamp because I want the blue orchids. I'll look at the cliff notes later. Hopefully it won't be on the test. It will be on the test. Definitely will be on the test. I always like the red flowers. The yellow flowers are just a given if you're having the red. I like the bullets. These guys. I can skip out on red tulips if I'm doing the poppies, but maybe the pink tulips. I'm out of food. What else? What was it? What was I saying? I really want the orchids, but we don't live near a swamp. I like the oxeye daisies. Let's grab some of those. Some of those. There's a lot of flowers up here. You think this is a meadow up here? That would be awesome. Holy moly, look at all these flowers. Oh, these ones are good too. We could bone meal these ones, I think. No room. Okay. Those I know for sure you could bone meal. Yes. Yes. Okay. We got only 15 red. I feel like I plucked so many of these things, dude. So many of these, bro. All right. There's a lot of the bullets over here. Just scooping these up with my cooked mutton. That's very normal. Okay, let's see. This might be a meadow of some sort. There should be a good amount of those. I'll just collect these while I'm here so I don't actually have to bone meal anything. Yeah, we got a lot of wildflowers already. All right, so sugarcane, we should be actually okay with the sugarcane because once it starts growing out, I can collect more. Good on bushes, good on the tall grass. It's good enough for now. I want more colors, but we'll work with what we got. We'll work with what we got. How do we get home? This way. I was going the wrong way. Holy moly, don't die, don't die. No damage taken. Let's go. Oh my gosh. We got enemy combatant. Enemy combatant. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to get by. Don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. Not one bit. Not one bit. Don't mind me. What the heck just happened? I think we were in that mountain shadow and we just moved just far enough away that it didn't render. That scared me so bad. It was like night and then day. I was like, oh, oh. Just got spotlighted. Leaves you can't. Surprised you didn't go for the water, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think I could have made it. I was looking at the water. I don't think I could have made it. I'll go for this water. Damien has returned. How was your egg? How was your egg? There we go. I'm like, why can't I swim up this water? Hello? Okay. Where's the house? Where's the house? There's the house. All right. Let me decorate with flowers. And honestly, I should go grab something to eat after, so that might be it for me. I still got other things to do today, including packing and unpacking. There's a lot, so. But this was mainly to test if my internet would even work, so. I'm glad there's no interruptions and no issues. I could have been paying half the price for internet this entire time, but you know, hindsight is 2020, I guess. You know, with my area, it is pretty unreliable with the internet. I don't like the cornflowers. I know I want blue, but I don't like the cornflowers. It's very unreliable with the internet. Like sometimes we'll get a really big storm, boom, internet's gone. Goodbye. Adios. And it's kind of annoying like that. Skip out on the wildflowers. Let's grab these. Okay. Let's clear up some of these out of the way. Let's do some of the bullets. So I'm curious one day to find out how strong my Wi-Fi is, because where my Wi-Fi was at my apartment, it was actually pretty strong and stable. Like it hardly ever went out. It went out like maybe twice the entire year that I was there. So I'm very curious. How do I make my cat stop meowing? It's probably hungry. Okay, let's introduce some of these bushes. So why I like the bushes is, oh, it's a gross color. No. Why I like the bushes is because you can throw them on the sand. And it's like a plant on the sand, right? But this is literally the nastiest color I've ever seen leaves. Oh my gosh. So we might need to swap those out for a different color. Like the what are they called? The azalea bushes. They might be not the green I'm looking for, but they would definitely be more vibrant than that. Have you seen leaves in the nether? They're gross. I mean, yeah, but that's a given. We're not in the nether, so. Adios, intrusive. Thank you so much for tuning in for so long. Have a great rest of your day. Adios. Adios. Let's do a flower here. Let's do a yellow one here. Do a bush right here. We'll try these bushes. I haven't actually decorated with these guys before. Let's do bullet here. Do one here. We need, what do we have on this side? We'll do yellow. That's not yellow. Let's do yellow here. Let's put a white right here. Let's get some more red. Let's put a bush here and a bush here. And then we could just spam some of this guy over here. That looks pretty nice. Over here, let's swap between the bushes. Oh no, I broke one. Let's do some more over here. I cannot see my screen. Jungle really doesn't matter because it's going to be the same color since it changes with the color map. The only ones that won't change is the azalea and birch, I think. What color are pale oak? Are those actually gray? I don't even remember. I don't if the pale oak trees are gray, then those don't change either. I don't actually remember those trees. But yeah, they're gray. This is a good poll question. When are you adding grass? Do you bone meal or place grass? That is a good question. So a lot of people are going to have different answers. Let's do bush here, bush right here, bush here. Maybe not bushes right here, because you want to actually see this, right? Right, chat, right. I know what I'm talking about. We got these firefly bushes too. I don't remember if I used all the ones that I currently have, but we can use these sparingly. Probably pop one right here. This one right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let's see. That's pretty nice. We'll wait for the sugarcane to grow and then we can put string on top at various heights. Oh, I forgot about bamboo. Bamboo would be sweet. Can you grow bamboo on sand? Because that's where I would want to put it. You made the Rousey doll with the hat. Holy moly. How do you make the hats? Was it like made out of felt or did you... I forget. Do you crochet at all? I don't know if you crochet. Okay, so I'm looking at this. I just need to terraform a little bit more right there. I don't like how this is a straight up stair step, so let's add some dirt. Let's see, let's take in the colors. We got a good amount of red and yellow and white, so we're okay on the colors. So let's put some more grass. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick these right here. Let's sprinkle in some pink. We might as well. We live in the pink, so we'll put in more of the pink. But then over here, what was I gonna do? I was gonna trim this up a bit. Oh my goodness. Okay, so those are there. I don't like that, so we're gonna chop that off. It broke something. Let's put in a plant, because why not? Need some more bushes. Oh, I know what I need to do. We need to fill in some more grass right there. Ah, but the waterfall sticks out right there. We can't. It's not the meta. So let's pop this off. Pop this down. Put a bush there to break it up. We might be able to save this yet. That's better. We'll put something right there to kind of smooth that out. Maybe I should have put the bush right there. They don't look bad. They don't look bad at all. What do you think? Chat, we need to do a poll. I'll do a poll on YouTube because I don't know if my moderators can do that. Let's see. Start a poll. Waterfall look epic, yes. I have caps lock on for some reason. Google says bamboo can be placed on sand. There we go. I got a poll on YouTube. going. If you want to add pink, might be better to add pink tulips instead of pink petals. You're right. You're so right about that. I feel like the top of the waterfall could use a little bit more work. But it's okay. Let's look from far away. Let's look from all angles. Take it all in. Oh, that looks pretty nice. I like the light in the waterfall right there. Well, that do be a waterfall. That do be a waterfall. Chat, that do be a waterfall. Let it grow out for a bit and see how you like it. Yeah, give it time to settle in. Yeah. That do be a waterfall. That do be a waterfall. I think the only thing bothering me is the sand at the top right there, but I don't want to touch that right now. I'm gonna mess up the waterfall again. Let's see it in the morning. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see. Huzzah. Huzzah. How's that look? Huzzah. Huzzah. Very peaceful. Very peaceful. Obviously, the mountain on this side could use some more pizzazz, but that's all right because I think I have different plans for that. It just started raining. All right. All right. Let's run over here. I mean, you could tell it's a waterfall. You can clearly tell it's a waterfall. That's the goal, right? That do be the waterfall. I like the rocks. I like the big old rocks I put beside it. I think that just helps like make it not feel it's just a big old slab of dirt right there. I like how the waterfall like it starts as 2 and then it bleeds out right side to 3, then it bleeds out the left side to 4, so it's like a dynamic, and it's not just falling straight down, it's hitting the rocks, it's splashing forward. The firefly bushes look nice beside it. If I had if we had geysers, I would literally put the little geyser smoke underneath so it looks like the water's splashing down. That's what I would do, but we don't have geysers in this version of my game. Because I'm waiting for Figura to update their mod so I can be a BabyGhast. And then, yeah, with my shaders, the little, I don't know if you see, the little leaves will like brush around. That's kind of why they're always like bushes to me, because they'll like flutter around. It needs more color. I would love to do the orchids and throw all those around because the orchids are a really nice blue. I don't like the cornflower blue. They're an imposter. They are just orchid wannabes that you know, they're like the budget orchid flower blue. They're not the best blue. You want to fill the whole hillside like that with firefly bushes. I mean, they might be the meta. I think they're like a different enough green. They're like a brown green that they like blend really well anywhere. And then because they twinkle like that, they're very dynamic, and I like that. I like that a lot. So this is okay. Looking at this now, I've noticed my little lanterns off to the side, and I really like those because they feel like village and lived in, kind of, right? I'm like, what if we threw up a ton of light poles everywhere, or had like extension lights on the sides of the mountains so they're pretty cool looking? Because definitely all these torches are not gonna stay. Those are ugly. Hmm. Hmm. Huh. Huh. I can throw some more rocks on the hillside so it kind of breaks up that slope and gives it some more depth. That's what I can do. I think it does look good. I think it does look good indeed. So here's another thought. How do we get the waterfall to glow? I think that would look really nice. Because I don't have any sea lanterns right now. I don't want to get frog lights. It's a lot of work. I don't even know if I've been to the Nether. Have I been to the Nether in this world? Yes, I have. I've been to the Nether. What could I use for the light? Oh, what about soul stuff? I could put like lanterns behind, maybe. Glowstone or the copper bulbs. Do I have copper bulbs? Because I could do like the weathered, all the way weathered copper. Lanterns would get washed away with the water. You're right. Definitely would. Something to think about. Something to think about. Okay, what else do we got? I'm ready to wrap up here soon, but let's get a game plan for next stream. Stable, gas station, techno tribute, bell tower. Those are going to be a lot to think about. Village, area, barn, farm, armory, blacksmith. Okay. Design mob grinder. Okay, so maybe next time we do a farm, since I'm already trying to collect a bunch of plant things, a bunch of foliage. Town hall, community center. Okay, next time we'll finish up the lake because I'm not done with like the sand, but I don't know how I feel about it right now. Next time, let's do a farm so we can have more food, and the farm kind of is not the center of the little village, but it's a good substantial part of it that it's like almost a third of the size in my mind. So once that's squared away, we can start drawing paths from it, connect it to my house and the lake, and then that should, in theory, in my mind, naturally draw attention to where the town hall should be. And then everything kind of just surrounds that, and it'll feel like interconnected, like a web. That's kind of what I think is what I will do. Looking over here, this is going to be completely flattened. I'll chop down some of these trees, but I'll leave the trees in the outskirts for detail. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That might all have to be filled in. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. But already, I really like the lake. It feels, I filled it in a bit more with sand. It already feels like really complete. And then the waterfall ties it into the mountain. It looks so good. It's just like, it's not like the lake just appeared. It's like it's been there with the waterfall. and how it's eroded into the mountain with that stone. It's perfect. Looks really good. I like it. I didn't even get any trolls on the pole. No, it doesn't look good, so I'll take that as a win. All right, I'm gonna go find something to eat. I really should get back to it. This is longer than I planned on streaming, but thank you guys so much for showing up. It's been a long time. I think it has been like 2 months since I streamed, right? Yeah, it's been a long time. I was fighting, not fighting, but I was in the process of getting approved for the loan. That was a lot. I was also trying to communicate with my new employers that, hey, I'm still waiting for the to secure the house, and then stepping into that role. It's just been a lot, but the plan is now that I am work from home, I can do my own schedule. It's very flexible. The goal is to throw out the content. It has to happen. All right. It is game time. It will only ever be game time from here on out. So I'm still planning out exactly how I want the Infinity series to look. But if I had to throw a number out, I think I'm 90 to 95% of the way finished. There's just a few other things that are bothering me that I just need to flesh out internally. And then I'll be set. I'm almost done. I'm literally planning the script for the next video right now. So, yeah, thank you everybody. I hope you all enjoyed my rant from earlier. This waterfall in the background looks really awesome. Look at that beautiful waterfall. But all right, I'm out of here. Thank you all so much. Goodbye. I don't remember my outros. I don't know what I do. Oh yeah, I press a button on my keyboard on my thing. Like that. Like that. That's what I do. I do the fan art. All right. Goodbye.